Hi, everybody. This blog is called The Cup of Sugar Next Door, and it's about a slower time. And I use the metaphor of the real situation, actually, of my mom asking me to go next door and to borrow a cup of sugar from our neighbor. And I was thinking about juxtapositioning that against flying for 5 hours that I just most recently did from Calgary to Boston, or Boston to Calgary, but in and about that time frame. And what it'd be like to sit next to another human being on a plane and never say a word, just to be silent the whole time. And I began to think about there are so many advantages to the digital age. You know, we have so many things that we have access to, and we have some level of instant gratification to. But what we did naturally to practice being more human, slowing down, having to go and ask a neighbor to borrow something, to, go down to the local convenience store and to get a loaf of bread and a quart of milk because, that's the only way you could get it if you needed it really practically. Or all the many things that we would do where we'd have to run into other humans and practice, asking a question, being clumsy, saying an odd thing, or running into that, somebody we had that grade 7 classmate that maybe we had a crush on, or you name it. And those opportunities are not there in the same way, obviously, right, today. So this is about putting a little more intentionality into our humanness. And some very concrete examples that may seem so obvious that we have to just practice that. So I hope you enjoy the blog, and that's what it's intended to do. Just stimulate a little bit more of that time that we need to redefine who we are as human beings with each other. And I'm so glad I talked to my seatmate on that trip from Boston. I learned a lot. Bye for now, and hope you enjoy the blog.